Oh! Oh! Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, Jesus!
It's a mort sandwich and a taco man.
Green, green, green.
And we're off.
Ooh, it's gonna feel like the
Oh, Jesus! Sweet Jesus!
Oh, don't hit the brakes on it! Ow!
Still next to you, still next to you. Still, oh yeah, you're clear, you're clear.
holy shit, that was like a John Rambo.
Oh my God! Holy shit!
I think this warrants a recording.
Hello everyone, Mortified 666 here, and we're back in some X-Plane. Today we're doing our Cat 6 rating on the Pilotedge network. We are out here in beautiful Bakersfield to kick off this flight, and we're doing a VFR flight over to Mojave. Now, this one is a little different to the last flight, similar in that we have to pick up flight following, but we will be requesting that when we're on the ground. So, taking off from Bakersfield, flying down to Mojave, a couple of mowers to take into consideration. So, restricted airspace that is used for military applications at certain times. It is recommended to not enter them unless you are in direct communication with air traffic control, due to the fact that quite often is very fast, low-flying jets. Fighters, in particular, doing training exercises and other things in those areas. So, if we have a look at the sky vector, see we have a couple of mowers in and around our area. So we have the Bakersfield mower down here, which actually does also include the Isabella mower, which is this big section here. There's a restricted airspace here, which is all for military application. So we will mostly only have to deal with the mowers in terms of the these ones, which are only active at certain times and only when the military deems they need them. So air traffic control communication is essential. Restricted airspace is a different beast altogether. You can't enter it unless you are in communication with ATC. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of rules and regulations regarding those. Anyway, we're taking off from Bakersfield, flying down here to Mojave. Got the Bakersfield mower and the Isabella mower to contend with. I don't think we actually have to contend with any restricted, but we do have to be mindful of this here. So that there, I'm not sure exactly on the distance between Mojave Airfield and the start of that restricted airspace, but that will definitely potentially cause us some issues, especially if we get told to come down here, turn around and land. I believe that's runway 30, that goes that way, which is quite possible, so we may get a vector in like that. So this area here will be something we'll have to pay attention to. Anyway, let's jump back into the plane and get ourselves all set up and ready to go. Here we are. We are in the Airfoil Labs Cesna 172 again. Cold and dark in Bakersfield. Let's get some systems up and running. That's on, that's on. That's on. Okay. So while that's waiting, we will get our beacon and nav lights on.
For you to make the turn there, just to verify you're going to intercept the Los Angeles 170 radio.
Okay, so we're already connected to the Pilotedge.
Nav 6
so
Quebec, Roger, contact SoCal departure, good night.
Over to SoCal.
So that should mean we're not going to be hearing them. We'll get our radio set up in a moment. Anyway, we will go to direct. We will go to... Nope. That's not the one I want. I want this. K... KM... M... H... And... V. Now, for you, those of you wondering what that beep is at the startup of every flight, that is the notification that the autopilot system has fully activated and is now up and running. So we will enter that, activate that. Beautiful. So 105 degrees thereabouts. That's not what we wanted to do. This one, and that will be about there. Should be 105. Okay, so that's that one. We need to get some frequencies up, so let's have a look. Let's get Bakersfield here. ATIS 118.6, and then tower ground 121.7. They're the two first frequencies we need. 118.6, we actually do still have that from our previous flight, so we can grab the ATIS quickly.
Meadows Field Information Papa. 0 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 22, dew point 2. Altimeter 2977. Arriving runway 30 right, departing runway 30 right. Advise on initial contact you have Papa.
Okay, so Papa is valid using 30. I was expecting that, so that's good. Okay, so I want to do you up to 7.5. Get that ready. We will put you into. Leave that be for the moment. Okay, that's fine. Let's get some engines started. Actually, let's get some frequencies tuned up. So, what did I say was the 1217 is the frequency we are after. We'll switch that over because we do want that. 121 and 7. Perfect. So that's Bakersfield ground. We've got Bakersfield Tower ready to go. Bakersfield Tower, good evening, November 85 Sierra Mikey Cessna 172 Slant Golf. Requesting traffic advisories, destination Mojave with Papa.
Skygate 5 Sierra Mike, Bakersfield ground, roger. Departure frequency 118.8, squawk 4501.
Squawk 4501, departure frequency 118.1, and that's from a Cat 685 Sierra Mike.
Skygate 5 Sierra Mike, departure frequency is 118.8.
118.8 for 85 Sierra Mike.
Number 5 Sierra Mike, read that correct.
I have made a mistake. I forgot to write down my my transponder code.
Henderson ground, Eclipse 127 Charlie Bravo at the terminal with information echo, ready for taxi.
Eclipse 127 Charlie Bravo, Henderson ground, runway 17 right, taxi via Alpha and Hotel.
Runway 17 right, taxi via Alpha Hotel, 7 Charlie Bravo.
Back to ground, November 85 Sierra Mike. Apologies, can I grab my scorecard again, please?
Sky 5 Sierra Mike, squawk 4501.
Squawk 4501 for 85 Sierra Mike, thank you. Okay, that's better.
Sky 5 Sierra Mike, correct.
Okay, so that's in. We can turn that onto that.
Gentleman Tower, Skyhawk 8020
ready to go.
Bravo.
Okay, so
I am 17 miles to the west of the airport.
Let's get some fuel pumps on.
Seems ideally primed.
That's fine. And kick the engine over.
Aircraft calling Gentleman Tower, 17 miles west, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
Contact SoCal approach 128.1. 20 Bravo.
Perfect. That's good. That's good. 1186. One thing I will do quickly is I'm going to grab this one over here. Open Harvey. So that we can get the... do they not have an ATIS? That's interesting. Doesn't look like Mojave has an ATIS. Let's get this one up. AWAS? I'm not sure what the difference between ATIS and AWAS is. We will 132.2. We'll tune that in and see what that does for us. Anyway, okay. That one. 132.
Tower Tower Skyhawk 8020 Bravo. I am unable to raise SoCal approach at 119.9. 20 Bravo.
Number 802 Sierra Bravo, SoCal approach is on 128.1.
128.1 20.
Cool. Okay, so let's.
November 4830 runway 24 taxi through the south parking.
November 340 taxi to parking via Alpha. Ran this frequency. Get up.
Bay Alpha to the parking, good frequency, have a good day, Cessna 340.
So the airport traffic in this is
Henderson Tower, Eclipse 127 Charlie
dude,
Bravo. Hold
little
the trigger
concerning.
on 17 right at
The-
hotel, ready for
we had the
departure.
similar issue with the previous video. Okay, so we're coming up to Alpha.
Eclipse
We're at
127 Charlie Bravo,
Alpha
Henderson Tower,
10.
runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 17 right, 7 Charlie Bravo.
I just want to quickly double check something. So that's Alpha. That's 30 up there. And that'll be 12. Moment it tells me right. Okay. Taxi lights are on, nav lights, but strobes will leave for the moment. Beautiful. Bakersfield Ground, November 85 Sierra Mike at the flight school with information pop-up ready for taxi.
November 782 Sierra Santa Maria Tower, runway 30 taxi via Alpha. Who else called?
Bakersfield Ground, November 85 Sierra Mike at flight school with information pop-up ready for taxi.
November 85 Sierra Mike, Bakersfield Ground, runway 30 right, taxi via Alpha Bravo.
Alpha Bravo for 30 right for 85 Sierra Mike. Okay, Alpha Bravo, so we're going left here. Right up towards the end. I'm keeping an eye out for Bravo. Everything looks clear around us. Okay, so we get that in. We got to change this one down to 118.8. Wrong way. So it's departure in. There's tower in. We are at Bravo, so we're right at the end of the runway. We're ready to get in contact with tower. Bakersfield Towers, good evening, November 85 Sierra Mike at Bravo for 30. I think I should have told him which direction I'm departing.
Sky 85 Sierra Mike, Bakersfield Tower, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 85 Sierra Mike for 30 right, sorry, correct, 85 Sierra. Sorry, Bakersfield Tower, 85 Sierra Mike, just confirming I will be making a easterly departure. Which traffic do you want me to take?
Sky 5 Sierra Mike, turn out at pilot's discretion, right or left as approved.
Pilot's discretion for 85 Sierra Mike, thank you. Alright, cool, so that's good. We're going to get a bit of an evening flight today. I am not using real world time. Just because it would be very, very dark right now. Okay, we'll get flaps 1 in. We'll get that up. We'll put that into flight mode. I'm going to make a right close traffic because we are flying out the opposite direction, so that's fine. Let's get out of here. Airspeed's coming up. Getting a bit of a wobble on. 60 knots. Have good takeoff. That's a lot of nose up at the moment, so just trim it down a bit. Flaps can come in. Got some lights over there. Traffic, but we'll keep flying out. At some point soon, we'll get told to contact departure. So we want to put 30 on that left.
Vegas ground, WestJet 765 at spot 1, ready to taxi with the weather.
WestJet 765, Las Vegas ground, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie.
25 right via Charlie, WestJet 765.
So we're going to fly this
John Wayne
heading
Tower,
for a bit.
8020 Bravo, 6 miles to the west at 2,300, climbing 2,500.
Sky 802 Sierra Bravo, John Wayne Tower. Make right base runway 20 right, clear to land.
Right base.
Put that heading mode for the moment. That, and then go vertical speed. Go for about 800, 900 feet per minute.
Vegas ground, WestJet 765, just to clarify, that's 25 right and 26 right.
WestJet 765, correction, runway 26 right, taxi via Charlie.
26 right via Charlie, WestJet 765.
There was someone else down there on the ground. There he is. No, that's... sure there was someone else at Bakersfield that I heard, but that's alright. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll put this direct again.
Rear Tower, November 7820, holding short, runway 30.
Not that one, we want that and that. And we put this into
November 72,
GPS mode.
Center Tower, runway 30, clear for takeoff, state action.
And nav.
Clear for takeoff, runway 30, departing to the west for 7820.
Or 7820, roger, west departure approved. Wind 3005, altimeter 2978.
Roger, west departure approved for November 7820.
Alright, everything is looking good at the moment. My climb out speed's doing alright. I am climbing up to 7,500 feet.
Almighty Tower, Green 11, Type Bell, Helicopter 249 at the helipad, looking for southbound departure via bar present position.
Guardian 11, Almani Tower. Departure from the ramp, you got your own risk. South departure approved. Wind 2104, altimeter 2978, use caution.
Thank you for that. Southbound departure approved at our own risk for Guardian 11, appreciate it.
Sky 5 Sierra Mike, contact departure.
Over departure 55 Sierra Mike. Bakersfield departure, good evening, November 85 Sierra Mike, level 4,500 for 7,500.
35 Sierra Mike, Bakersfield departure, good evening, radar contact, the altimeter 2977.
2977 for 85 Sierra Mike.
The 3861 Quebec connect SoCal approach 100.6.
Okay, so we're en route. We got beautiful flying conditions today. It absolutely looks stunning. X-Plane 11 showing us what it's made of, really. It's just, I do absolutely love this sim. Obviously, we are using Ortho for XP photorealistic scenery.
2979er. Advise me of the weather when able to say approach request. Six 1 Quebec, expect that.
So 2,000 more feet to go. We want to keep climbing. We're probably going to want to drop our vertical speed down just a little bit. Okay, landing lights can come off. Beacon stay on. Those are all good. 13 degrees Celsius, so we don't need pitot heat at the moment. We'll get some air on because we know what happens to the this plane if it gets cold. It fogs up. Alright, we're eyes out of the cockpit, looking around.
3861 Quebec, after the oceanside VOR, proceed direct to the 60 fix. It's Alpha Sierra India X-Ray Yankee.
So, what we're going to want to do is start prepping for Mojave. So, I'm going to check this, see if this is going to give us ATIS. It does.
0 100 Zulu weather. Wind 250 at 5 gust 10. Visibility more than 10. Sky clear. Temperature 15. Dew point -2. Altimeter 2981. Arriving runways 26, 22. Departing runways 26, 22. Advise on initial contact. You have Quebec.
So Quebec is the current valid information for Mojave. So that's good to know. We will check that in again as we do get a little bit closer. One thing I want to do is, can I do this? Yes, I can. Nope, I want 1,500 feet. 3 miles. 3 miles. Before we get to MHV. And and that will be a descent rate of about 800 feet per minute. Oh. Don't do it, X-Plane. Oh, got me scared there. Actually, let's do one thing. Okay, 3,008. Field elevation is 2,800 feet, so we actually want to change that to be 3,800 feet. Helps if I get the right one. 3,800 feet MSL. There we go. Okay, we're leveling out. So we'll start picking up some speed. Let's check our mixture. Fine. We'll back off that throttle a bit. We shall go back to that one. Okay, so we are coming up on the first mower. This, if we looked at our map before, this is the Bakersfield mower. So we can see the visually see the border of it there. And then this here is the Isabella mower. So both of these will be dealt with by air traffic control. Starting to, let's just back off on that throttle a little bit. Now runway 26, which means we want to put this one down here. So from the direction we're coming in, we're going to be making right traffic, I believe. So let's have a look at this field map.
782 Sierra Santa Barbara approach. Good evening, go ahead.
So I'll bring this over quickly. So this is the
782 Sierra Santa Barbara, Roger, Squawk 5102.
Mojave ground diagram. This is the airfield we're going to. So apparently 26
and 782 Sierra 5102.
And 22 are the ones in use. I'm not sure why 30 wouldn't be in use, but I'm going to have a guess that chances are we will get 30. Based off, hang on, let's have a listen to that wind again. Direction of the wind was 250 at 5. So that means we could land quite easily on 30. That would be a slight crosswind, but wouldn't be too bad. You can do that. Anyway. Beautiful, beautiful scenery out here. There's an airport up there. I'm actually thinking I may need to do a little bit more further climbing for this flight. I want to have a look at this sky vector. We actually probably want to follow this highway for a bit. This is our visual reference here. So looking at this, we are probably just around here.
Las Vegas departure,
this is
flight level 190.
the highway we're looking at right in front of us. So that visual reference will actually take us directly to Mojave.
72 Sierra radar contact 4 miles northeast of the Santa Maria.
127.7. 127.6 will be most likely next frequency.
2055.
Get that ready. Just pace.
120.55.
Someone's having some issues here in the radio frequencies. Is that Mojave there? I don't think so. No, it's a different airfield. That's KTSP. What is KTSP? That would be Tehachapi. So Tehachapi airfield, and then Mojave will be a bit further along. think I'm going to actually make a slight turn because I'm worried about some of those mountains there. So I'm going to go into heading mode for a bit.
Connect LA Center 133.55.
And I want a slight right turn. I'm going to put you into heading mode.
Number 3861 Quebec, crosses 60 at 5,000, clear on Av runway 17 approach.
That's a bit too steep on the turn there. We go about there, we'll do it. And that means we can just fly straight up this valley. Interesting.
WestJet 765 LA Center, roger, climb and maintain, flight level 300.
120. 120, there we go. So what I did there...
782 Sierra, Santa Barbara approach. Good evening, the Bakersfield altimeter 270.
I looked at this, which is our backup direction indicator. Looked at this, realized that this one was different to this one. So I lined this one up with what was here. This knob here rotates the dial, so this will get us back to a bit more of a
127 Charlie
direction.
Bravo, connect LA Center 124.85.
Okay, so we are now square in the Bakersfield mower, coming up into the Isabella, I want to say. Trying to find the name of it. Yes, Isabella mower. Which, as you can see here, that's the border of the Isabella mower here. That's Mojave Airfield there. So we have a
127 Charlie Bravo.
Charlie airspace.
Altimeter 284.
This here. So we're probably going to want to do a slight divert just to ease the workload of air traffic control. So once we get a bit closer here, I think actually once we get about here, we'll divert slightly left.
Charlie Bravo, roger, expect.
Although in saying that, because I am in two-way radio communication with air traffic control, I don't have to communicate with Tehachapi to let them know I'm coming into their airspace. That is done by approach. Now I'm fully expecting
127 Charlie Bravo, cross Mormon Mesa at 1000, click on at runway 1 approach.
Now I'm fully expecting another approach controller to grab me soon, probably as we enter the Isabella mower. Anyway, let's double check our
Mojave information
Quebec is still valid. 2505 gust 10. 2981.
Visibility more than 10. Sky clear. Temperature 15. Dew point -2. Altimeter 2981.
43 Echo Sierra SoCal approach, keeping squawk 6364.
So Mojave's actually, I think, on the other side of those mountains there. As everything starts to render in a bit. Must be. That's actually no. It's up there more. All right. Let's do a slight turn this way.
Number 782 Sierra Connect LA Center 135.5. 413 Echo Sierra radar contact 7 miles north of the Fullerton Airport. LA altimeter 2978. Connect SoCal approach 134.9er. Roger.
Worried about those mountains there at the moment.
413 Echo Sierra SoCal, good evening, off on altimeter 2970. Southwest 4227 LA Center, good evening.
I just want to check
For
one more
72
thing.
Sierra LA Center, good evening. Bakersfield altimeter 2978. Grade 5 Sierra Mike, connect Joshua approach 124.55.
1245555 Sierra Mike.
Number 3861 Quebec, connect Gillespie Tower 120.7.
12455. Joshua approach, good evening, November 85 Sierra Mike, level 7500.
Grade 5 Sierra Mike, Joshua approach, good evening, the Mojave altimeter 2979er, advising you have the airport in sight.
2979 and looking for the field 85 Sierra Mike. Okay, so let's get that in there, about there. I'm gonna have a guess that we're gonna have to get a bit over that mountain. Oh, hello, buddy. Someone blasting over us. Wow, they are quite close. I'm not sure if that's an actual player. Let's check something. Pilot. Live map. So that's us there. I'm not seeing any other players, so that's a drone that just went over us, so pretty cool. And no, we don't want that open, thank you. Just approach, November 85 Sierra Mike has the...
Grade 5 Sierra Mike, gotcha. 4 and 3 Echo Sierra advising you have Hawthorne in sight. Echo Sierra, roger.
Alright, so we're going to be wanting... I'm actually thinking we're going to want to turn and go that way. I'm actually going to go back to... I'm still on heading mode, so I want to go this way for a bit. I'm going to start my descent. Down about 700 feet per minute, and I'm going to head you down to 3,800 and arm you. And we're going to back right off on that throttle. Because I am worried about that mountain there, so... I want to descend, but I want to avoid those hills right there. Because they will not be very friendly. Hills don't move for nobody. So 127.6 will be the next frequency. We'll get that up and ready. 127.6. Beautiful afternoon, or evening flight I should say. Let's get a nice little flyby. There we go. That's a money shot right there, isn't it?
Grade 5 Sierra Mike, radar services terminated. Squawk VFR, contact Mojave Tower 127.6.
Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR and 127.6 VFR Sierra Mike. Thanks for your services.
413 Echo Sierra, radar services terminated. Remain on your present beacon code. Connect Hawthorne Tower 121.1.
Okay, I want to start turning towards Mojave.
Roger.
Confirm that Quebec is still valid. Quebec is valid. Switch over to... Now, how far away are we? Just to confirm, 8 miles. And we are west. Mojave Tower, good evening, November 85 Sierra Mike, 8 miles west with information Quebec.
Number 85 Sierra Mike, Mojave Tower. Make right traffic, runway 30. Report 3 miles northwest.
Right traffic for 30, report 3 miles northwest of 85 Sierra Mike. So, hang on, that's 30 there, right? So, yep, no, this is, 30, right? Does that mean we have to cross? Have we got altitude armed? We do. What are we at? I kind of want to lock in that altitude there, to be honest.
Nova 61 Quebec, taxi to the ramp via Alpha, remain this frequency.
Ramp via Alpha,
Altitude.
we'll stay with you, 61 Quebec.
Okay, so 30 is that one, so we want to be on the other side of the field for right close traffic, and 3 miles northwest. We have 5 miles. So that's 30 there. Watch the plane. Make sure the plane's actually flying. Okay, so that's fine. And we are about 3 miles northwest. Mojave Tower, November 85 Sierra Mike, 3 miles northwest.
Number 3 Sierra Mike, runway 30, clear to land.
30, clear to land, 85 Sierra Mike. Yeah, so we definitely, that's the runway there we want to be coming in on.
And Hawthorne, Steers 2 Kilo Charlie clearing at Delta going to transit parking.
Steers 2 Kilo Charlie, remain this frequency, taxi to parking via South Ramp Connect.
South Ramp, the street of Leaching Tray.
Okay, so...
Number 5 Sierra Mike, verify you'll be making right traffic, runway 30, not left traffic.
Apologies for 85 Sierra Mike, I think I got myself back to front. I'll switch to right traffic now.
Number 5 Sierra Mike, roger, just fly over runway 8 and then make right traffic to runway 30. It's for terrain on the south side of the field.
Roger that, fly over runway 8 to right traffic for 85 Sierra Mike, thank you. So it's that there, that's why they don't have left close traffic. The sim stutter.
Tower number 413.
I thought I did have to go on the other side, so that's fine. Anyway,
Sky 4, Tower 12305, runway 25.
altitude
Clear to land, November 4 and clear to Sarah.
Okay, so I want to descend. I've got to lose a few thousand feet. Let's get ourselves set up for landing. Perhaps one in. Reduce that airspeed a bit. Okay, so that's there. Autopilot off my aircraft. Okay, let's get that heading bug down to 30. And watch our speed. We actually have gone a fair bit below the pattern altitude. Okay, so we can hold that there. We are about 300 feet below the pattern altitude. Start our base. Okay, we're getting some of those gusts coming in now. Watch that speed, watch that speed, watch that speed. I'm going to back right off on the throttle. We got flaps too, that'll help us slow down a bit. Landing lights. Oh, punch. And we missed our turn slightly for final, but that's alright. Okay, so we are coming in 30. We want to exit left when able, probably aim for Charlie. This is getting a bit of a handful, this thing at the moment. A bit hard. Didn't quite flare enough. Okay, so we're not going to be able to exit the ramp up here. Next one will be Charlie. Should be our left, and we're going to go to the hangars. So left should be just up here. It wouldn't even need to be flying in. Here we go, here's Charlie.
Hawthorne 413 Echo Sierra Alpha Delta. Wants to contact ground.
3 Echo Sierra main this frequency, taxi departing the north taxiway. Have a great day.
Alright, ramp, be north taxiway. Have a good night, thanks.
You're welcome. Number 5, Sierra Mike, turn left enable taxi to parking via Charlie if you can make it. Otherwise, turn left runway 26, left then Charlie to the ramp. And then this frequency.
85 Sierra Mike made Charlie, taxi parking by Charlie, remain this frequency, 85 Sierra Mike. Okay, so I'm going to just go up here. These are the hangars here in front of us, so I'm going to go up here and then scoot left. And park it up, and then I'll get in contact with them and see how it went with my Cat 6. Perfect. Park brake on. The landing lights off. Nose and those can stay on for the moment. Mahava Tower, A5 Sierra Mike, just want to check on my Cat 6.
Number 5 Sierra Mike, that was a pass on the Cat 6. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Have a good one, A5 Sierra Mike.
You too.
Booyah! Alright, we are happy. We are very happy. That's good news. So that's a another rating down. We will shut the plane off.
Seems ideally primed.
And then I want to have a quick look at the scenery here because it looks gorgeous. This scenery. Anyway, I'm going to have a little gawk at the terrain and the area that we're in. Maybe find another screenshot if I can. If you guys are enjoying my content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Wish me luck and look forward to the Cat 7.